Good morning, thank you for joining me. I hope everybody's well today. Sorry, I'm just getting comfortable in my chair. Have you got your coffee ready? It's going to be a chatty one today. Coffee, tea, perhaps where you are it's gin and tonic time. I kind of wish it was gin and tonic time here, but it's certainly not. It's quarter to 12. Is it quarter to 12? Good Lord, I don't know where the morning's gone. I say that a lot in my life. Anybody else say that a lot? I feel like the day just goes by, races by. Mind you, I'm struggling to get out of bed in the morning at the moment. Do you think the winter mornings make you struggle to get out of bed? I was talking to Carl. Carl has been to stay this week. We filmed a Q&A together, which you will see here on my channel next Wednesday. And she'll be also in next, not this Sunday's vlog, but the following Sunday's vlog, weekly vlog. Yeah, we were talking about how both of us, Carla and myself, are both very much morning people. I've always been a morning person, and more so as I get older. And in the summer, I'm quite happily out of bed, doing my stuff by 6:30. I can barely drag myself out of bed at 8 o'clock in the morning now. And it's not because I'm still asleep, although I am sleeping later than I would do when it's lighter in the mornings, but it's because I haven't got the wherewithal to get out of bed, and I'm sure it's just a winter thing, but winter does feel as though it's gone on for a long time. I feel like this is a recurring theme. I've talked about this quite a lot, so I'll probably just leave that there. But yeah, really struggling to get up in the mornings and low energy and all of that winter stuff, trying to embrace the coziness and you know, the plus side of winter really. But I quite like some spring now. Again, I know I've said this already elsewhere, so I need to just stop. Right, today I thought we might do some current affairs, and then I looked at them a few times over the last week and I've thought, do you know what, do we really need to chew over all of that? I'm not convinced we do. I feel like we probably, I think that's Ashley just coming in through the front door. I'm not convinced we need to go over any current affairs. That there's not an awful lot positive going on, is there? So perhaps we'll just push the current affairs to one side. I don't feel anything positive to say about any of it really, any of it at all. So what I have got is a few recommendations. I want to do a follow-up on a product and a recommendation on that. I want to do a couple of drinks, and I want to do a charity shop haul. Carla and I have been out charity shopping, and I've got a few bits that I purchased that I thought I would share with you. Right, first of all, let's do a product follow-up, and this is the Body Shop Edelweiss range, skincare range. Now, I showed you this. The Body Shop kindly, not these ones, these are ones that I've repurchased myself, but the Body Shop sent me some pieces from this range to try back in, like, I wanted to say September, October last year, and I showed you them and talked about them, and I have been using them on and off ever since, and I've just repurchased them, and I wanted to talk in a bit more depth and give you a follow-up on these. I tend to switch and swap with my skincare. Part of it is doing this YouTube thing. You try new products to talk about, and you get sent some things, which is lovely, and try those. So I'm not particularly brand loyal with most skincare stuff. However, the Body Shop Drops of Youth range, which I think was originally recommended by Caroline Hirons, the skincare guru, on her blog when she still wrote her blog. That was the Drops of Youth range was recommended on that, and I tried it and I absolutely loved it. And probably over the last decade, that is the skincare range that I have gone back to again and again. And in between other things, I never use anything constantly on an ongoing basis because, as I said, I do swap, but that is the skincare range that I would still regularly buy and use. And when I first got these, I didn't realize that they were a reformulation of the Drops of Youth range. It's been reformulated and is now called Edelweiss. So when I actually realized that this was the Drops of Youth range revamped, so to speak, I was much more interested in it. And do you know what? It's even better than the Drops of Youth. These are new ones that I've just repurchased because I finished the ones I was sent, and I really, really like this. I think that this, usually at this time of year, my skin with central heating and the winter and everything is dry and quite dull looking and not great. And I haven't felt that at all this winter. I feel like my skin, since Christmas particularly, has been so much better this winter, and I have been using this and I want to continue using it, hence I've repurchased it. So I thought I would just mention that. This is the Daily Serum Concentrate. It comes in a 30ml and it's got a dropper thing there, and that's what it looks like. It's a very serum-y serum. It soaks into the skin beautifully. It smells nice, not overpowering, not massively fragranced, and it says for skin that looks smoother and stronger with a fresh-faced glow, and I would definitely say that it does that. And it also says it helps protect from indoor and outdoor pollution, 24-hour hydration. And then along with that, I've been using the Intense Smoothing Cream, which is a moisturiser. It is quite a thick moisturiser. That's what that looks like. I use this at night rather than in the morning, both items at night, and that is a really lovely, quite rich, really nourishing moisturiser. Again, it soaks into the skin beautifully. It feels really nice going on and has a nice but not overpowering scent. Highly recommend both of these. I contacted the Body Shop and asked if they would reinstate or extend my discount code that I have for 20% off, and they have done so. I'll put the code across the screen, and also I'll put links in the description box to that, and I'll put the code in the description box in case you want to try it. But I highly recommend this, and just like the Drops of Youth, I will now not be without this, particularly in winter. I think this is really good quality, lovely skincare, particularly for aging skin. Right, another couple of recommendations. Drinks. I picked this up in Sainsbury's. I struggle in winter to drink as much water as I should, so I tend to drink squash. Now, I know that a lot of overseas viewers have asked me before, what is squash? Squash is a concentrated fruit flavoured drink generally, which you mix with water. I don't know when you diluted 1 part concentrate with 4 parts water with this one. This has no added sugar, and it's the Robinson's Fruit Creations, and this is lemon and raspberry. And I got a little bit bored of orange and blackcurrant and all the usual ones that I drink, and I thought I wanted to try something else, and this is so unusual. It's really nice. I actually reckon that might work with tonic water as well. A splash of that in your gin and some tonic water might be quite nice. But yeah, it's really different, really nice, and it was on special in Sainsbury's. I've had a couple of weeks, but yeah, highly recommend if you see that one. The other one, which is the coffee that I'm drinking today, is this Beanie's White Chocolate and Raspberry. This I picked up a while back in either Lidl or Aldi. They both sell it in the middle aisle. Not always the same flavours, but different flavours. But yeah, I really like this White Chocolate and Raspberry one. Very nice indeed. Again, this is sugar free. So there's no. This is just flavoured rather than sweetened. I don't drink. I don't have sugar in my coffee or tea, so I don't like the versions of flavoured coffee that are very sweet. So that's quite a good option. Right, I've got a little charity shop haul to show you from some bits. Carla and I have obviously been out charity shopping because that's our thing we do together this week. And I got myself some bits and pieces, a couple of clothing bits, a householdy bit, a couple of books, and something else. So let's, without further ado, have a look at that. First item I got was this cardigan. This is by the brand Anthony Studio, which I think is a QVC brand. I think they sell it online. It's a long line edge-to-edge cardigan. It looks brand new. It looks as though it's never been worn. It was $6.99, and the size is 3XL on the label, but I would say that is a 2022. I have tried it on and it looks nice. I forgot to take a photograph of it on, but I just really liked it with the, it's sort of a jersey fabric, and I like this embellishment down the front. Love the colour. I think it would be really nice over a white top with jeans, you know, in springtime. And yeah, I just thought that was quite a nice buy. It looks absolutely brand new. I don't think it has pockets. No, it doesn't, but yeah, pleased with that one. Then I got myself a pair of jeans. These are Marks and Spencer's in a size 20, and they are skinny, but they're not too skinny, which I quite like. I wanted something that was sort of slim leg rather than super skinny, so I liked that. I liked the dark denim. I've been looking for a pair of dark denim jeans for a while and not found ones that I like. And it's also got, now you never see this when I wear them, the embellishment around the pockets, because I always wear long tops over jeans. I don't like to show my stomach. I don't like things tucked in. So that will never see the light of day. However, I do really like the jeans. They've got lots of stretch in and they feel as though they'd be quite comfy. And they were £4.50p. So pleased with those. I haven't tried those ones on yet. And then finally, clothes-wise, I got, sorry, I think that's Ashley trying his new hedge trimmer part. He ordered a part from eBay for his hedge trimmer, and I'd say it works. It's quite successful by the sound of it. This is an Harvey top. I'll just stand up so I can show you. It's just a long line tunic top that dips at the sides, very me. I love this colour. It's got a nice scoop neck. Got a 3/4 sleeve. It's just jersey fabric. This is a 26, so it may be too big, but it looks as though it would fit me. But I will try it on. If it doesn't work for me, I will sell it on. It was only £3.50, that one, so I thought it was worth taking a punt on it. I don't get too hung up on size labels because, as we know, even when things are new, the size labels can be very incorrect, I think is fair to say, isn't it? The size labels can be wrong. Right, the next thing I bought was, let's do books next. I got this book, which is called The Recipe for Life by Sally B. And it says healthy eating for real people. And I don't know, there was just something about this that I rather liked. I think this was £1. It was £1. And I had to look through. It's a sort of reading and cooking book, which I always really like. It's got quite a lot of sort of paragraphs of actual writing and chat about food. And it's got some really nice salad recipes. I like the look of a lot of the recipes in here. I thought nice for sort of spring and summer. And where was another one that I saw that I really like the look of? That looks gorgeous. The asparagus and artichoke salad I thought looked really nice. I've no idea who Sally B is, but she looks like a nice lady, doesn't she? And it's got, oh, look at that, cod with pesto topping and butterbean mash. Yum, yum, yum. And there's a section on desserts, and I love a good cookery book. Just to flick through, you know, I've got quite a big collection of cookery books. In fact, I seem to remember many years ago doing a cookery book declutter on my YouTube channel. That was a long time ago. But yeah, I've got a big collection of cookery books, and I get a lot of joy from cookery books, ideas and inspiration and all of that good stuff. It's just something nice about a cookery book as opposed to searching for recipes on the internet, although that has its place as well, obviously. On the same subject, another cookery book. This is by Joanna Weinberg, and it's called How to Feed Your Friends with Relish. I love the little picture on the front. And oh, here he comes. I guess your hedge trimmer's working okay then?
Yes, it's good.
Excellent. If anybody's ever read Nigel Slater's cookery books, this reminds me very much of the style of that. It says at the back, this is a book about food and friendship and cooking and love. It is meant for anyone who loves food and loves people and believes that where the two meet, a kind of alchemy occurs. In fact, there is a quote from Nigel Slater on the front that says inspirational. This book was £2 and it's lovely. Again, it's one of these chatty type of semi-reading recipe books as well as recipes, and it's split into different categories. It's got suppers, parties, barbecues, comfort food, picnics. Oh, picnics. So I thought of a picnic is so nice, thinking about that in the winter, isn't it? I want to have a car picnic now. Romance tea time. It just looks like a really lovely book, so I'm really looking forward to getting stuck into that one. Right, next I picked up these 3 little aromatherapy associates body lotions. They're 40 mils each. They were 20 pence each, and I also got from the same little basket an Espar body wash, again for 20 pence. This one is, in fact, they're all still sealed, I think. Bergamot and jasmine, that one is, and these are lavender and ylang ylang. Both really nice brands. Espar is just the most gorgeous treaty brand. I think I talked about Espar during Vlogmas as a brand. So nice. Feel like I'm transported to a spa when I've got a hand wash on the go. I feel like transported to a spa every time I wash my hands. But yeah, for 20p each, I thought I couldn't really leave these behind. Aromatherapy Associates, again, lovely brand, and I showed you some bath oil that I've got from this brand for Christmas, so looking forward to matching it with the body lotion. Then finally, I purchased a set of storage jars, tea, can't see, sugar, coffee, tea, sugar, coffee. These are by Hornsey Pottery. Hornsey, I'm going to say Hornsey. I thought these, by their design, tell me, do you think those look sort of late 70s, early 80s? I thought the font and the colour and the design was so much 70s to 80s. And then I was very surprised when I got them home and I realised that these were made for the Jubilee in 1999. I guess perhaps they were made to look retro, were they? I don't know. I can't find anything. I've found one other piece from this range online, but yeah, I was really surprised because I thought I was buying sort of 1970s, 1980s. I thought these would go quite well with the decor and the style and the age of my house, but yeah, they're apparently from 1999, which is technically still vintage, isn't it? But I think 20 years for vintage, I think it is. Anyway, the set was $7.49. Weirdly, I like them a little bit less. Now I know they're not contemporaneous with my house, and actually didn't like them at all. I still think they have that sort of retro vibe, and I thought $7.49 for the whole set was a barg. Anyway, that is it, I think, for this week's Friday chat. If there's any subjects you'd like me to cover in Friday chat, do let me know. Anyway, all that is left to say is have a lovely weekend, everybody, and I will speak to you again, or I'll see you again on Sunday. It will be weekly vlog on Sunday, so look out for that one. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye bye.